Hey, it's Friday the 1st of April, end of the week, but beginning of the month and beginning of a new quarter. Crypto time. Haven't had a look at these for a little while, so thought we'd have a look at Bitcoin, Ethereum and Ripple. Okay, I'm looking at my chart now here. This is the weekly chart for Bitcoin. I could argue this is one massive head and shoulders pattern, but it's not really because it would be way too big in context of the rally that we had. Okay, so well, we had a great bounce off the 100-week moving average, which has now formed a lower trend line for us, which comes in right on the 100-week moving average of the blue line. Seeing a good recovery, not the recovery that the bulls would actually want, because as you can see on these weekly candles, we probe up and we come down. That was a struggle. We're finally making some ground, but even this week, a push up and a pullback. Why did we pull back? Well, if you were following me this week on my reports, you would know that we did hit the 200-day moving average. And moving averages just seem to work so well with crypto. Technically, these are really good markets. I think it's probably because the only thing that traders really have to go on is the technicals. Of course, with currencies, then you do have some economic fundamentals, maybe some politics to judge. But with crypto, you really only have the technicals. Anyway, there you go. So if I kind of zoom in here on over just to the price action for this year, you can see we're really only in a sideways trend. I mean, this really isn't bullish to me at all. We can't, we struggle at resistance levels. When we break, we go to the next level, but we never really seem to be able to sustain a decent rally. So we managed to get through the 100-day moving average. That acted as support. We raced up through the 500-day moving average. That was great. Straight up to the 200. That was my target. That was my resistance for the week. And shorts here just worked beautifully, didn't they? So that's fine. Now we're back to support. So this support level comes in with the 38.2% fib and the 500-day moving average. It should be a good support. Well, of course, it was a good support. It's easy for me to say with hindsight, but of course, there was a trend line there. As you can see, there's a fib and there's a green 500-day moving average. So that's why we've bounced. So the question is now, which way do we go? Do we hold sort of 44,000 and bounce back up to 48,000? And do we break above 48,000 and then the bulls can really get in control of this market? I don't know, obviously. We could just bounce around between 44,000 and 48,000. Nice for scalpers. Keep taking 4,000 pips out of it. That would be my suggestion. Keep trying to take 4,000 pips out of that range because it could hold for quite a long time. Bitcoin these days does like to find a range. The old days of this market being all over the place, having a big collapse, all the buyers coming in, it rockets 10, 20, 30, 40%. I think those days are over. It's acting more like a currency now, actually, which I guess is what you want if you're going to take these cryptos seriously and see them as actual instruments rather than just crazy punting products. Anyway, that's for someone else to discuss. I'm just looking at the price action at the moment, and my best guess is we trade between 44,000 and 48,000, and then of course we wait for the break. If we break to the downside, it looks like we very quickly go to around the 41.5 area. Good support there, 100-day moving average, 50-day moving average, and we've got a fib level down there. So those are the levels for me in the short term. Ripple, when you look at the weekly chart, bit of a mess. Harder for me to decipher. Not really sure what to make of this. I'm just going to try and bung some trend lines on here and see what I get. But very clearly, Ripple only moving sideways, well, for a year. You look back here at this peak. What was that peak? 75.60. We're not trading much above there now, are we? 81.80. So we've moved up a lot. We've moved down a lot. But at the end of the day, we're just going sideways. So if you've held this coin for a year, you're not doing particularly well, are you? The good thing is we're holding the 100-week moving average. That only appeared around a year ago. Obviously, it's quite a new product. So let's have a look at the daily chart, see if it gives us any more any more ideas. Bit of a mess. Let me just back up there. Okay, so again, 200-day moving average doing its job. Very much flatlining all the moving averages now, indicating that we have been in a sideways trend for such a long time. So again, it really is a scalper's market. There's no reason I see to be short, aggressively short or aggressively long. I think that probably scalping is the way forward. The moving averages certainly do their job. The green 500, the blue 100, the red 200, they're doing their job anyway. So if you're trading and you want to put them on your chart, but do you know what? I'm not going to comment anymore on this because it's just a mess and I really wouldn't know what to do day to day with that. Ethereum, let's get on with that one. A little bit clearer, actually. Again, let's go to the weekly chart. So, nice bounce off the trend line. Nowhere near the 100-week moving average. Looks a bit more positive, breaking previous highs. So this one, you're going to be feeling a little bit more comfortable owning. However, again, red 200-day moving average, bang on the 50 and the 78.6 Fibonacci levels has forced the price back down to the Feb high. Feb high was 32.74. We're just a little bit below there. We're at the 61.8% fib and the 38.2% fib that you see I have there, the short term and the long term. I litter my charts with Fibonacci levels. You know, they really do help me out here, and they really do hold. If we break lower, if we break below sort of 31.50, we're looking at 3,000 quite quickly, I think. So bulls, you need this well above 3,500 quite quickly, and you need to hold up there for a day or two in order to push up to 3,800, somewhere between 3,800 and 4,000. And then if we get below, as I say, 31.50, we can drop another 150 quite quickly down to 3,000. We would definitely need that to hold. Otherwise, we're looking at 2,800 quite quickly. Who knows, maybe even 2,600 now. This is a long way off, but if we did get down to 2,600, 2,650 anyway, you're looking at the 500 day moving average. We have not closed below there for a very, very long time. It really has been an excellent support level. A couple of spikes below, but no daily closes below. So if we do start getting daily closes below the 500 day moving average, the bulls are in trouble. But of course, for now, they're fine. Okay, that's it for me for the cryptos. Hope that's helped you. Please like, share and subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it.